Hi, I'm Dr. Laura Nassi. I'm an integrative oncologist and an astrologer, and this is my Conscious Life podcast. Welcome. Welcome to the 7th episode of the Astrology and Health season. I'm happy to see you here. Thanks for joining. So, in this series, what I'm trying to share is each lunar month, trying to share the energies of the zodiac cycle according to each new moon, and spend 1 month getting in depth into one of the energies of the zodiac cycle. So this is the month that we've been exploring the energy of Taurus. We have started 3 weeks ago with the new moon in Taurus, and this is our last episode about Taurus. So, as I mentioned before, talking about astrology is not a linear discipline that we can read like if we were reading a book from left to right in a linear way. But it's more about describing energies, and describing energies is like describing a picture, and we may describe a picture in very different ways. We might start describing the colors or the harmony within the picture or the content, or we can really start describing a picture in very different ways. And every time we look at it, we might even start from a different viewpoint. And different people that look at the same picture may observe or may focus on different details about the picture. So astrology is that type of holistic discipline where we can see like many facets of like the diamond that has many facets. It's still the same diamond, but we can describe it from different viewpoints, from different aspects of the same diamond. So today I wanted to talk about Taurus, and especially focus on what Taurus brings us. That is, it puts us in contact with whatever are our needs, our basic needs. What are our needs to really live a good life, to live a life that is meaningful, to live a life that is happy, and to live a life that is healthy. And this is how I link astrology with health. And if you get to know in your chart where you have the sign of Taurus, because we all have it somewhere in our chart, and you may have it more populated, you may have more planets or important points within that house of Taurus, or not, but we all have we have Taurus somewhere in our chart. So when exploring this facet of Taurus and asking ourselves what are our basic needs, usually we tend to think that about our physical needs, about our needs about nutrition and shelter and exercise maybe, and movement and protection from climate changes and air and water to live. But those are just our physical needs. There are many more. A bit trouble here with the connection. So there are many more needs that we really need for a healthy, happy, and purpose life. And those needs are not related to our physical needs, but are related to other needs that are just as important and just as basic are our physical needs. So I took this chart from the nonviolent communication community and Dr. Marshall Rosenberg, who's the author of this nonviolent communication. And he explores 7 levels of needs that we all have. So apart from the physical needs, which is one of them, one of the categories, we also, as human beings, we all have the need to feel autonomous. So we have the need, for example, to choose, to be able to choose what are our goals, what are our dreams, what are our values, what are the most important values for us in our lives. And we have the need to be able to choose what plan we want in order to accomplish those goals, those dreams. So this is part of some of the basic needs we all have. We cannot live a healthy, happy, and meaningful life if we are always told what to do and we don't have the freedom to be able to choose what are our important dreams. Another category of some of these basic needs is we have the need to feel also our interdependence, to feel that we are connected to others, to feel that we can be close, that we are accepted within a community, that we can be empathic with other people, that we can connect from heart to heart. We all have that basic need. And you probably know about this story, which is it's a real story about babies who were deprived of any type of human contact and would die more often than those who would have the same nourishment, the same shelter, but the only difference is that a group would be deprived from human contact and another ones would have a human contact. And that was one of the prognostic factors towards, in relation to which day babies would die, those without contact, as compared to those who had human contact. So we all have this basic need of empathy, contact, to feel accepted, to feel that we belong. Then another of the categories of basic needs is we all have the basic need to play, to laugh, to enjoy. And this is, it seems frivolous, but it is a basic need, and it's a very important basic need that we need in order to keep healthy. We need that time to play, to be creative, to enjoy, to laugh, to be without agenda, without rules, and to let our creativity fly. So that's another basic need we have. Then another category would be the category of we have the need to celebrate. We need to we need to celebrate from time to time and in small ways from day to day our creations. We need to celebrate good moments. We need to celebrate and cherish all that we are and that we have. And this is also a basic need. We need to have the space in our lives in order to celebrate, to be able to celebrate. We also have the need to feel a whole person, to feel our integrity, to feel our creativeness, to feel that we're worth, that we're authentic, that we can transcend, that we can apport something, that we can share, and we can bring something to this life, to this world, and to other ones. So we need to feel that we're worth, and we need to be able to also satisfy our need to feel spiritual communion. This would be the seventh category of basic needs as per how Marshall Rosenberg described them. Obviously we can categorize, we can use different categories, but this is one that I'm sharing with you today. And the basic need of feeling spiritual communion is we need to be able to stand in awe in face of beauty, of harmony, to listen to a good music and get inspired and let our souls amplify and fly. We need we do need to stand in awe in face of nature, in face of things that bring that sensation of inspiration let us feel that we belong to something bigger than ourselves and our material needs. So these are all basic needs, and they are as important as the physical needs that I described in the beginning. So just as important as eating and having shelter and being able to exercise and be able to sleep, we also need to feel that we're worth. We need to feel that close human contact. We need to have dreams. We need to feel that we are sharing and valuable with other people. We need to be inspired. These are all basic needs. So the sign of Taurus brings us this reflection today. So how are we satisfying our needs? Because when we satisfy our needs, that's when we will feel those emotions, those what we call positive emotions, which are related to feeling joy, to feeling satisfaction, to feeling glad, to feeling inspired, to feeling hopeful, to feeling optimistic, to feeling thankful, to feeling surprised. Those are all emotions that come up when we are satisfying our needs. But when we're not satisfying our needs, then we are vibrating in much denser emotions, much lower level emotions, like discouragement and hopelessness and anxiety and hatred and fear and nervousness and loneliness and confusion and disappointment. So it's very important to be in connection with our emotions that can show us like a sensor how are we satisfying our needs. And one common reaction we have many times when we are angry and we are violent, and this is how Marshall Rosenberg explains in his Nonviolent Communication precisely, is that a person who is angry many times, this anger is a reflection of some basic need that is not being met. So you can take this for yourselves and also for others. Whenever you're angry, just ask yourself, what basic need is not being satisfied? What am I needing now that I'm not paying attention to? So maybe it's the need to feel respected, or the need to feel listened to, or the need to be left alone, or the need to be without agenda and have some free time, or the need to be loved, or to feel secure, or to feel protected, or to feel that you can count on others. All those are needs that, if they are not met, they may come up as anger and rage. So whenever you feel this anger, this unhappiness, just ask yourself, what is the need what is that I'm needing? What is that I'm needing? And the same for others. When you see someone that is not happy, or someone that is violent, or someone that is aggressive, then you can also approach the person in a way, asking in some way, what is it that you're needing? What is it that, can I help you? What is it that you're needing? Because that for sure will change the vibration of the moment, and instead of escalating one violent communication with another, one violent expression with another, it will change the vibration and bring some other vibration to that encounter, and will direct the attention into satisfying needs and away from violence. So Taurus asks us to think about what are our basic needs. Are they being met? What is it that I need in order to have more space to be satisfying my needs? And you can download from internet, for example, this list of basic needs and have it handy, so that when you are feeling confused and you really don't know well why you're not happy, or you feel like you're disappointed or frustrated or irritable, you can go through all this list of basic needs and see if you are leaving space and energy to satisfy all these categories of basic needs. So Taurus tells us that satisfying these basic needs is the way we can lead a healthy and happy and meaningful life. And we all have different needs. Even these that I mentioned are common human needs, we may have more or less the need for some of them more than others. So in that respect, we're all different. And in that respect, it's also understanding that we all have some basic human needs, but in a greater or lesser degree, might make us also more tolerant when we see that others have more of one need than another, and respect them for whatever their needs are, which might be a little bit different from my own needs. So I hope this is a piece of information that might help you in your path and in your everyday life these days, where we have so many challenges, in order to be more aware of your basic needs and what is it that you are needing in order to be happy and healthy and find meaning in your life every day, starting from today. So I wish you a nice week, and we'll see each other next week again. Thank you for listening.